I had a comment on my latest video where I mentioned using podcasts to learn English from user Hot Wheels 7459. And they said that they love podcasts too. So today I'm going to show you 3 amazing podcasts to help you learn English. British English. These are British English podcasts. And just a disclaimer, I'm not being sponsored by these podcasts. I don't know the people who make these podcasts, and I'm not being paid to do this. I just believe that these 3 podcasts are really great for English learners. So let's get started. So the first podcast that I really like is A Cup of English. Okay, it's hosted by a lady called Anna. She is English, but now she lives in the United States. They have short episodes, and there's episodes going all the way back to 2008, so there's a lot of material to listen to. So if you like listening to these episodes, you've got a lot of things to listen to. Something that's great about A Cup of English is there's transcripts available. So all of the topics that are discussed will also have a written transcript for you to read along if maybe you think it's difficult to understand. You could look at the transcript too. It's really very, very clear British accent. Probably a better English accent than I have. Anna speaks very slowly and very clearly with a very British accent in this, so it's very good for your listening. And also there's plenty of examples of the new words or phrases that she uses. And the episodes are normally about her life in general, maybe some experiences that she has had or something that she has done. And I really like it. A Cup of English. It's a very good podcast. If you want to find A Cup of English, you need to go to www.acupofenglish.com and you can find out more about the podcast there. Let's have a look at the next one. Okay, so the next one to look at is Luke's English podcast. No, it is not my podcast. He just has the same name as me. I wish it was mine because it's a very, very good podcast. So it's hosted by a man called Luke. He is from London. He's got 16 years teaching experience, and he's started the podcast in 2009. So there's over 500 episodes to listen to, which is a lot of episodes. So you can listen to his podcast for a long time. Also, Luke is a stand-up comedian, which means his podcast is really funny. I find it very interesting to listen to. And it's also won 5 awards. So it's an award-winning podcast, which is great. So well done, Luke. He's got great grammar points and examples in his podcast, and they're long episodes. So around 40 minutes, 50 minutes, maybe an hour. So really good podcast. Have a listen to it. It's got all sorts of different topics. Sometimes he's doing some interviews with family members. Sometimes he's talking about history. Lots of different things. Very, very interesting. If you want to find more about Luke's English podcast, you need to go to www.teacherluke.co.uk and you can find out more about his podcast. So let's look at my third recommendation. Now my third one is Papa Teach Me London. A bit of a strange name, but Papa Teach Me London is the sister podcast of the YouTube channel Papa Teach Me, which is actually my favorite English language learning YouTube channel there is. Papa Teach Me London is their new podcast. It's hosted by Ali and Ian. It's a new podcast that started in 2018. So they're going to cover history, culture, and current topics of London. At the minute, there's only 2 episodes on the date that I recorded this video, but they will be adding episodes every week. They don't have a specific website for the podcast, so I suggest that you go to the YouTube channel, Papa Teach Me, and have a look there. You can find the podcast, though, on iTunes or Player FM, everywhere where you can normally find it. So everybody, thanks for watching. I hope today you've maybe found some new podcasts you can listen to help improve your English. Maybe you have some other recommendations. If you do, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think about your favorite podcasts for learning English. If you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up. If you really liked it, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.